Hey guys, what's going on? FlyMapon here, and welcome back to Sky Factory 4. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we ended up making a obsidian generator, followed up with a lava and water generator. Nothing too special beyond that. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making some applied energistics materials in order to upgrade our storage. Mainly, I want to get a remote that can actually craft on the go, because I much prefer crafting on the go as opposed to crafting at the system, which is kind of annoying to do. But that's just how I personally do things, so yeah. We're going to go for Applied Energistics 2, and if we have some extra time, I'd like to get into Astral Sorcery if possible, but we'll see. But without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Alright. So, in regards to Applied Energistics, the first thing we're going to need is to set up the machine itself. Thankfully, as opposed to the barrels, these things are much more compact, but they do require a lot more effort to make. So it's going to be a toss-up on how we're going to be making this. It seems that we got enough amber to... well, we got plenty of gold, so it's not like it's a big deal in that regard. We're of course going to need to upgrade this, but for now it should be fine. We got a lot of gold, though. But I digress. That is a concern for another time. For right now, we just need to focus on the Applied Energistics. Okay. Alright, to start out with, we need to... I guess we'll go into advancements here, because this is going to be our way of figuring out what we need for Applied Energistics. We're going to need fluids crystals, we're going to need a logic press, a logic processor, silicon press, and we need an energy acceptor. I don't need a controller for my system, there are no channels. Huh. I assume I can get an ME remote, though. A wireless terminal, I think it is. Yeah, if I use a wireless terminal, it should allow me for plenty of receivings. But I digress. That is besides the point. For now, we need to make ourselves fluids crystal. In order to make fluids crystal, we're going to need a metallurgic infuser, because I much prefer the mechanism side of things. So we are going to start there. We do need osmium for this process, so let's make some osmium. Alright. Do we have osmium saplings? I don't think we do. No, we don't have osmium saplings. Interesting. So we are going to have to make some osmium, aren't we? Alright, I guess we'll start with some osmium amber. There we go. We will then get 2 mineral saplings. So that way I can cook the osmium into the system here. And that should work out for us. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Alright, I'm going to need a casting table. Just one. Alright. Then I need to move the osmium down. Place the casting table, place the mineral sapling. Pour these in. Okay, wait for this. Alright, now we pour in the gold. While we wait. There we go. Take this. Move back to the casting basin. Pour in the last block there. Pour in all that gold. There we go. That's going to cook those blocks into place. We'll wait for this, and there we go. And I guess we will pour in the last bits of blocks. There we go. And yeah, we're basically done on the gold front, I guess. Put the gold in. Gold ingots, there we go. That'll have to do for now. Now we've got the osmium that we've got to grow. And it seems like we're going to have to expand this platform yet again. Alright. Well, I kind of expected this to be the case, so let's get some storage cable. Okay, we need a stack. This should do for now. We are going to need wooden slabs. We'll get some cobblestone slabs as well. Let's begin. Okay. Oh, right, not there. Oops. I want to keep it here. There we go. Put this there. We need to break... Well, we need to move it here. Okay. So it needs to go here, and then one block over, beyond this point. Alright, well, for now, let's just put the slab in. Get those in. And then we just need to slab this up. Put in this. And then line up the cable accordingly. Okay, now the cable there is done. Do that. And if we go across here, there we go. That'll get all those. Now, all we gotta do is just set up the platform accordingly. Break this. There we go. And we just slab across here and we should be fine. At least for now. Get the stack of cobblestone. Alright, put these in the corners. And now we just get rid of these. There we go. And I'll put... Oh, not there. We'll put some cobblestone here. There we go. Now I just need some chests. Chests. There we are. Now we put the chests along here. Like so. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Let's see, do we have more hopping bonsai? We've got plenty of hopping bonsai, about 7. I won't be able to fill the lot up with this, but that's fine. We just need dirt now. Then we take the osmium, put those in. And now we just gotta set up the rest, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, let's quickly put these away for now. And let's see, we need... Yeah, let's make some more storage imports. That's going to require some hoppers. We'll make 40 at least. 5 is enough for storage. There we go. Probably made a bit too many hoppers, but whatever. I will be able to get more as we go on. Put these in. We don't need to turn them on just yet. We just need enough for the resin, the leaves, and I guess the saplings, but that will come later, I suppose. So for now, let's just store these 3 in a certain spot. And hopefully we can organize these properly. Okay, let's see. It might be easier just to put these on 0. Save ourselves the trouble. Because these insert anyways, I do believe. Yeah, we just gotta make the other things positive, as opposed to, you know, the other things that we do. Yeah, we'll just make these 0, so that way it's easier to organize them. And that way we can start ditching some stuff and then organizing properly. But I digress. All in due time. Okay, let's get these placed in a area. Let's see. I guess we need to go to the opposite side here. I think that's where most of the other things are now going to be placed. We are going to place... Let's see, we need this to be -1. So... whitelist. Okay, there we go. I still need to decide where the leaves are going, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But for now, let's see if the osmium is set. Yeah, I guess... Well, aside from the leaves, we're basically golden. You know, I could just start amassing storage here, couldn't I? Oh well. For now... Where do I want the leaves to go now? I don't know. Okay, bones and arrows shouldn't be going in there. I'm not sure why they are, but they are, apparently. Okay, maybe I need to check up on that. Leaves... I guess I can place the leaves, up here now, at this point. Let's upgrade our storage. By... how do we do it? There should be a upgrade that we can do. If we go into advancements, let's see. 1K. Here we go. I just have to do at. There we go. That should do it. We're going to make an overflow for apples. We are going to make an overflow for all these. This should help our surplus here. It won't help the saplings, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. That should help all the acorns and whatnot fill themselves up. We can then do the same for glowstone. And that will leave us with one more to work with. Let's see. I'm not too worried about the saplings, but at that point we're going to need to find a way to dispose of these at this point. Because we honestly don't need the leaves. I'm probably going to dispose of them, to be honest, because they're so useless. What can I do with these leaves, actually? I can turn them into bushes. I can turn them into creeping moss, which, it's not really that great. I can turn them into tree beacons. If I use a petrified generator, I can turn them into power. I can also toss them into mud, which will give us grass blocks, which I really don't need. Apparently, I can also make lettuce seeds as well. If I use a combustion generator, I can turn the oak leaves into power. I can also crush oak leaves into sugarcane. I think either I'm going to use combustion generators to sack all these, or I'm going to have to figure out some other method. Whatever the case, I need to find a method to dispose of them, because they're pretty useless as it stands. Yeah, I'm of the mind of using a combustion generator here. I do need some furnaces. And I guess this would be our power source, I guess. Let's make a bunch, why not? Alright, I'm gonna need more iron. Okay, preferably not while I'm doing that. There we go. We're gonna need more iron, so I guess we will make a bunch of iron amber here. There we go. I have so many iron acorns. What can I do with these, actually? Well, I could smelt the iron acorns for nuggets. That is an option. It'd be arguably a little better. Why not? I've got so many nuggets that I might as well give it a go. Okay. I'll put those away. There we go. I also need to decide what I'm going to be doing with the saplings. Honestly, I'm happy just to keep them as is. Oh, I'm going to need to toss in the gold amber here. There we go. I'm then going to put in the iron amber. There we go. I wonder, can I actually pour them on the corners as well? Because that would make things a bit more efficient, wouldn't it? Do we have enough for more casting basins? I could use one of these. We do not have enough seared bricks to make this happen, but whatever. That's fine. Just means I've got to optimize my setup here some. Okay, we've got seared stone, blood. Here we go, molten iron. Okay, let's start pouring in the iron blocks. Don't use the terminal just yet. There we go. Right, things are going well. There we are. Even more iron to add to the list. And yeah, they're filling it in nuggets, so that's good. Arguably a little faster, I must admit, but that's fine. Okay. Now that we got the iron, we can start focusing on this. You know what? I may start ditching these overall. We're gonna get a bin. Let's see. We need to sort out things that are going to go into the bin, I do believe. This will give us just arguably more room to work with, so this is probably going to be for the best. But I'm already making the combustion generators. You know what? Might as well. Let's make 8 for now. and see how we fare. And then we'll go from there. Okay, we are going to need a setup for this power. I just need to find a good place for it. Well, I mean, we're already making combustion generators here, so what I could do is I could literally just toss in material here, if need be. Okay, how's the system working here? There you go. A little awkward, given the amount of blocks that keep, you know, dispersing. But whatever. Okay, where was I? Ah, yeah. First, we're gonna put the acorns back in again, just so we have it. There we go. Let them smelt away. Alright. We'll let those things cook on their own. We'll put in the iron away here. And you know what? I may just trash it, actually. It's just going to save a whole lot more time. It just means that we got some combustion generators that we can do. Trash void. That's exactly what we're going to need. Here we go. This is going to effectively ditch any item that we don't want. I am going to need to export certain things, so let's get some cable. We need to get the export cable this time. So we are going to need a piston. Easily made. There we go. We can make an export cable, and you know what? We can probably make it with four trash bins in mind, actually. Okay, we're gonna make 4 of these. There we go. Now we got 4 trash bins that we can worry about. We are obviously going to whitelist with this, so we need to focus on that. So, we take some storage cable here. Just a half a stack should do it for now. And I guess what we'll do is we will put the trash bins here. We will start by disconnecting this, because it connects around, so it's no big deal. We will put one here, 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 and here. Alright. We'll make -2. And this is going to put in certain things from the leave department. Okay. We are going to start by setting up the leaves. So, henceforth, we are going to take out leaves here and start moving them. Okay, we are going to put the acorns away for now, so I can start, you know, doing this. There we go. Okay, bone leaves. Put some stuff away. Alright, let's start with this then. Move down to here. Alright. There we go. Almost done. Everything that isn't those 5 we can ditch now. God, this is so tedious. But that's fine. Okay. Oh no, have I been muted this whole time? Ah, pain. My bad. I wasn't expecting myself to be muted that whole time. Dang it. I keep doing that. Ah. Okay. So where was I? Right. I was basically going through organizational stuff. I apologize if I've been muted that whole time. I was just very busy focused. Okay, whitelist. I've basically been doing boring stuff, so it's fine. Okay. I hope I wasn't muted that, like, immense amount of time, but who knows, right? God, that's so annoying. So annoying. Okay, seriously, these inventory guys are just getting in my nerves now. Okay. Great. Let's make some more. Well, thankfully we got plenty already set up, so that's fine. I just need to make sure to whitelist everything on these, because that's the only factor that we gotta worry about. There we go. Managed to fill in everything. Nice. Put these crates away for now. Alright, seems like we're getting heads, which is interesting. Alright, sticks. I do believe that we have way too many. Yep. So we need to start ditching all these. They really should be going in here, shouldn't they? Alright, well, let's start ditching these. It's gonna be a bit laggy, but that's fine. Okay, we need to be very careful here. Because this could result in me falling off if I'm not too careful. But I'm basically just gonna quickly do this. This is gonna ditch most of them into the void. Okay. Okay, that's a little stressful, but we managed to get rid of most of these sticks now. There we go. And those sticks should, in theory, go into here now, I hope. Yep, it's a whitelist. We need to make sure it's -2, though, just to be safe. Okay. Wood now is also another factor here. Okay. Bit too much oak wood here. Let's get all this out. Oh, whoops. Seriously? There we go. There should be a hard limit on where the wood goes. There we go. And anything excess is ditched, obviously. So we don't want that going overboard. There we go. Okay, but yeah, that's going to slowly process back up. This is already processing. And we should probably start organizing various common mob drops, I do believe. Else we're just gonna suffer a bit more on there, I do believe. But, I mean, that's why we got the chests here, right? They're meant to deal with this sort of thing. Well, for now, let's ditch anything that we don't need. So, ditch these. The saplings we don't need in these chests, obviously. I will take out the resins, because those go elsewhere. We don't need the oak wood in here. Not sure why they're not coming out, but whatever. God, this is such a mess. Okay, well, whatever. Just stuff all these in. We'll figure out the solution soon. Honestly, I guess I could just break them and deal with it that way, but it doesn't feel that right. Anyways, for now, let's get a bed, which is actually over here. So I'm going to quickly go take a nap here. And finally, because that took way too long, I'm going to start organizing the items. And we should be good to go. Okay. Now it's no longer raining. We don't have to worry about that. Apparently we also got some more gravel. That's really nice for us. There we go. Okay. Now, let's start making the applied energistics, the goal that was meant to be done here. Alright, so we need fluix block, or we need fluix crystals. So in order to make fluix crystals, we need a metallurgic infuser, which required osmium in the first place. So all we gotta do is make the metallurgic infuser here. We are gonna need osmium, so let's make some osmium amber. Here we go, 28 here, and 51 total. Nice. That will help for a significant portion of time. Okay, how's our iron looking? We got plenty left over. There we go. Put in the 51 osmium. This is going to help us significantly, I'm sure. And from there, I guess while I wait, I can do something else. You know what? There's an easy way I can go about doing this. So what I can do is I can start getting the... Let's get the acorn sorted. Start with the bones. Okay, there we go. Let's see, gravel acorns. Here we go, bone acorns, nice. Now we do the clay acorns here. Okay, clay acorns should be empty now, good. Bit too many, that's fine. We will take a stack of these, so we have our food stuff sorted. That is the acorns done on the clay. We'll now do the coal acorns here. It's gonna overfill slightly here, but that's fine. Okay. Done and done. Now for the copper. Okay, now cottonwood, which shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Alright. I guess we go to diamond here. This should get rid of most of the diamond acorns that are clustered in. There we go. Okay, that's diamonds. Now dirt. Shouldn't be too hard to get the dirt acorns in place. There we go. Okay, and I guess later on we can move on to the emeralds and all that other jazz, but slowly but surely we're slowly organizing our materials, which is really nice. So I can certainly make do with that. Okay, from here we've got plenty of osmium. We can make 9 osmium blocks, which is pretty good. To start out with, that is. There we go. That is the osmium working overtime. There we go. Make some iron ingots while we can. Wait for those. Okay, cool. Let's get the gold next. Well, I guess we can set up the osmium to start with. And then we'll go from there. Okay, that's 2 alright, so we need 2 blocks of osmium, 5 blocks of iron. Wait for those to fill. Then we get the iron. Okay, we move over to iron here. We can fill 5 basins worth. And once the iron is filled out, we can just move back to gold, and then we can just start working that in. There we go. Finally, we just move over back to gold. And we'll worry about that in a minute. But we've managed to get the osmium that we need, so that's good. This will help us in the long term. So let's put the osmium away, and let's get to work. Okay. Okay, mechanism requires a certain level of power, doesn't it? So in order for us to work into mechanism, we need a... I think we need like we need KRF, which is a different source of power as opposed to the normal RF that we usually do. So... Oh, they also got basic bins, which allow for storage as well, so that's something that we can consider in the future, but for now, let's focus on dealing with the, power right now. It apparently also has a jetpack, which we could use, but I'm not going to bother just yet. It is certainly a way of flights, but I really don't like these sorts of flights that require power, because that just really increases the risk of you just suffering. But anyways, I digress. What to do? Right, we need to... We need Fluix Crystal, so we need to make a metallurgic infuser. Here we go, metallurgic infuser. We just need one of those right now. Okay, so we can go with a solar generator, a wind generator, a bio generator, A gas burning generator or a heat generator? Alright, a heat generator requires... Alright. A heat generator uses lava and other burnable resources. A heat generator... Oh wait, no, a heat generator is the same thing. A solar generator uses to power the sun. A gas burning generator uses... harnesses the molecular varying gases to produce energy, so it basically takes gas and burns it. A biogenerator uses organic materials. And a wind generator just uses wind power, which is honestly a reasonable way of getting power. You just need it in a high place, more than anything. So basically, if you want to power the systems, you need to choose between one of these varying machines. I think I'm going to be using the heat generator above all else. It seems like the most reliable source of material, so... We don't actually have that much birch, apparently. Okay, let's make a heat generator. We are going to need some copper, so... let's make some copper amber here. There we go. Ton of copper. Let's see. I guess I could make a bunch of tin as well. Because why not, right? Here we go. Just make a bunch of tin amber here. There we go. Bunch of tin amber. But mainly we're going to be using copper, so that is something we need to keep in mind. We are definitely going to expand the smeltery controller size, though, I feel. Because otherwise we're just going to overload on gold, I think. So, yeah. For now, let's just fill these in. There we go. Toss in an entire setup of copper. And you know what? I'm going to take this chance to get a small break-in, and when I return, I will continue on with this system here. Try and get the copper set up, and we should be good to go. Or at least I'm going to do that as soon as I possibly can, so yeah. We'll get the molten copper here. Here we go. Done and done. Alright, I'm going to take a small 5-minute break, and when I return, we will continue on. See you guys in 5 minutes. Alright, I am now back. Let's get back into things. Are you kidding? Ah, it just crashed. Lovely. I cannot believe that happened. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait for it to load again. That's so annoying. I was so ready just to get going already. God damn it. Well, it wouldn't be one of the streams if it didn't crash at least once or twice, huh? Oh, well. Whatever. Let's just hope it continues that way, and, well, it doesn't continue that way, rather. Well, it was a chance I was willing to take. Oh, well. Of course I had to crash, but whatever. But yeah. The goal beyond that point, I do believe, let's see. We wanted to make the applied energetics, didn't we? So we wanted to make that. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing for storage regarding it, but I'm hoping that I can at least focus everything into some level of control, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely going to need to replace the wires, though, once we reach that point. But that is something I was willing to accept to begin with. We want to prioritize the storage of, yeah, we want to prioritize storage regarding barrels, because that is going to save us a lot of hardship in the future. There is other forms of storage we can rely upon, but for now, the cheapest and most reliable is using barrels, I think, with those specialized upgrades. Then we can use void upgrades if they get too full. That way we don't overflow, which is usually the problem that I come across when doing these sorts of mechanisms, because overflow is inevitable. The next best thing I can do for these sorts of things is to void most of excess, which I prefer doing, as opposed to, just keeping them full. The only exception to this rule is obviously the acorns, and, well, no, not the acorns, but the materials designed to make, certain ores and whatnot, but I digress. As for what we're going to do with the mechanism stuff, we are going to make a specified area for it. So what I'm thinking we do is we make a... I'm thinking we make ourselves a new platform, much like we do with most of our builds. We'll connect it, of course, but each one, requires a certain design, so I digress. For now, though, let's see what we can get across. And hopefully it doesn't crash again. Because the last thing we need is another one of those. Alright. Gather these copper bricks. This will help us in the long term. How many bricks? We can get a bit more. I'm definitely going to have to make a system that just automatically siphons out these blocks, though, at some point. And, I can actually do that because that system actually allowed for it. So all I would need is I'd need to connect it via cable into the system, and then I can just siphon out anything that is block-worthy, I guess. Okay, we can make 6 more blocks. There we go, 6. Once that's done, we can start pouring out the gold again. There we go. And we can get the copper now. Well, once it's cooled off. There we go. And now we can focus on other things. Alright, put the block of gold away. I guess we can put the tin and copper amber away for now. Let's get some slabs. There we go. And we are going to align this here with machinery along here. So we just need to go to the center of this area here, which should be this torch. So, if we break these... There we go. We can start building this way. And I want to connect these two designs together, preferably. Because why not? Because this will allow me to bridge the gap on both builds, I believe. So we're just going to build like that. So that way we can set up a design accordingly. Okay. We just need to find the center of this area, which should be the musical box here. Let's see, it's... Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3... 17. Okay, so 17 divided by 2, that's... I think 9? I might be wrong. Well, if we're using 19 as a viable option, then it'd be 9, so... So it'd be 8 Yeah, so it'd be 8. So 9 would be the center part, so this would be the center, so if we focus this direction now, we can start bridging our gap over here, so that way we can start connecting some things. Okay. And if I'm careful enough, we should be able to get to this point in the middle. There we go. Nice. And now we just need to decide how big we want to make this. So this is the center, so 1, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Let's go 15. Okay, so let's see. 1, 3, 4, 13, 15. There we go. And then here. There we go. And then we do this side here. 3. Oh, we've ran out of oak, but that's fine. There we go. That should be enough room to work with. And you know what? Let's go a bit designy here. Let's make it into a circle. Why not? Let's start with 5s across the board here. So 5. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 2. And then we can do 1s. There we go. So 5, 2, 1. So 2, 1, 2, 5. There we go. There we go. Starting to make a nice little platform for ourselves. I can work with this. Alright. We're still going to need more slabs, so I'm going to have to start making the oak, or the oak logs into wood, so that is something I'll have to do. I suppose I can also turn these into logs, couldn't I? But whatever. The point is that I got to focus on these. Anyways. What can I do here? Let's take these and turn them into planks. And you know what? Let's actually set up a specific area for the planks. We're gonna set this top bit. We're gonna whitelist that as oak planks. So that way we got storage for planks. Okay, now we'll make some slabs out of it. We can't actually make the slabs using the simple storage remote, which is annoying. But that's perfectly fine. Here we go. 3 stacks should do it for now. Worst case, I'll make more. I might actually make this bigger, but I'm not sure yet. For now, it should be fine. I just need to fill it in, and then we're basically golden. Kind of annoying that we're getting more rain as time goes on, but whatever. Okay. And there we go. That is the 3rd corner. Now you just gotta deal with the 4th corner. Now we just gotta slab up to the other sides and then we're good. Which just simply requires us to build along here. There we go. Break that. Missed the block, but that's fine. It's just a slab after all. Okay. Now we go all the way over here. And we build along here. Preferably not breaking those. Well, not breaking, but rather, not misplacing. Okay, got some more wood here. There we go. Okay. Done and done. Now, all we gotta do is just get the cobblestone slabs in place. And then we can start working on the mechanism itself. My only concern with this... well, really all the designs that I've been doing thus far is that most of this is wood. And the concern I'm having is, oh god, this is going to burn if I'm not too careful. I may have to replace the wood itself with a more manageable product that isn't going to burn, but for now, slabbing it up is perfectly fine. With me, anyways. As long as we have the outline, we should be fine. But if we do run into an issue where things are going to start burning, we might want to consider changing things a little bit. Okay. Okay, almost there. And we are basically done. There we go. Now I got a nice little platform to work with. Okay. To start out with, we are going to need a power source or mechanism. We want to focus in on heat generators, I guess, to start with. We are making a ton of buckets of lava, so that's good. I can thank this system for being there to help out, so yeah, that's good. That is a lot of lava. Okay, it seems like the lava is overpowering this. So 200. Okay, let's pour some extra in, just to be safe. That'll kickstart things, I think. Let's get a bucket. This should help kickstart things. Bit too much lava, huh? Okay. Alright, I guess this system is a bit flawed. I think I can find a different way to make that, but I'll do that later. For now, let's just focus on the other thing, because it's clear that this system is not going to be as efficient as I originally thought, so I might have to scrap that idea. It sucks, but that's just how it goes. For now, we need to focus on mechanism. I will deal with the problems there in due time, but for now, we shall worry about the more important things. So first, we're going to need a heat gen, I believe was the focus here. So let's start there. Okay. Okay, mechanism generator. We've got heat gens, which require copper. Thankfully, we got copper blocks, just not in ingot form. So we'll put those in. Okay, there we go. Generator. We could make a singular heat generator, and I guess I could make a wind generator if need be. It does require a... it requires some insane circuits, apparently. So nothing we can really make right now. We could also make some solar gens if need be, but I think the wind generator is just honestly the best here. That's probably why it costs so many materials. But I digress. For now, a heat generator is going to be our supplier for power, so we'll go with that in mind. We are going to put the heat generator in the very middle here, I think. So, middle there, middle there. I'm gonna face it here. There we go. We are then going to put the metallurgic infuser, I guess, right here. And let's see. Okay, side config. Alright, so it's facing this way, so this is the front, so... Energy goes in the back. So I guess... Yeah, so metallurgic infuser, we want energy to go in the back, so we go here, there we go. Then we need something to produce heat, so... Charcoal is usually a good substitute for any power-related needs, so there you go. There we go. And it makes a ton of lava, apparently, if we use charcoal, which is kind of sudden, I must admit. But yeah, we're going to slowly start producing a ton of KEU by doing this. Kind of a shocker, but whatever. I mean, as long as it's providing power, it should be fine. The only concern I have is if this thing just starts, you know, overheating. Which would really suck. But I digress. For now, we can make whatever we want with the metallurgic infuser. So now, let's make the materials we need for the mechanism, well, not mechanism, but the applied energistic stuff, which is fluix. Fluix crystals are basically the core of most things, so we're going to need redstone and crystallized mineral chunks. So we're going to take a stack of redstone. We're going to take a stack of crystallized mineral chunks. Let's put the redstone in. Put the mineral chunks in. And that's slowly going to process. There we go. That makes one fluix crystal. And we'll just let that cook while we go rest, because I don't want thunder accidentally hitting our base by accident. Or intentionally, rather, but I digress. Okay. We'll let the rain subside, which is good. And we go from there. Okay. Now, what can I do with fluix crystals? I can make a ton of things, I would imagine. I can make fluix dust. I can make pure fluix crystals if I use an enrichment chamber and mechanism. Which is interesting to say the least. Okay, well that's producing material. What do I need to make? So I've got the fluix crystal, obviously, so I'll take those. I'm going to need to make a logic processor, or an energy acceptor. Let's start with an energy acceptor. An energy acceptor, pretty easy, but we need quartz glass, which requires crushed quartz. Which, if we use a crusher for mechanism, we can make. Let's see. We can also use a manufactory, but I think the mechanism stuff is going to be the go-to. We are going to need a belt of energy to provide the power needed for the mechanism stuff. So before I go any further, I'm going to start by making some cable. So let's see. Let's make a basic energy cable, I suppose. Okay, basic pressurized tubes, no. Let's start with basic. We need a basic... Let's see. Heat and gases, we don't need that. Where is it, then? Heat transfer pipe, gas transfer pipe. I need something akin to cable. Let's see. Network cables. Interesting. Okay. God. Yeah, there's really nothing good that I can find right now here. The best thing I can think of is using a battery, but I guess the thermodynamic is what we need. Conduction, insulation. to make steel, we need steel blend, which is crushed coal and pulverized iron. Or we basically take coal or charcoal and mix iron together. Alright, let's actually make that. So we're going to need coal, get a half a stack, and we're going to get a half a stack of iron. There we go. Now, let's make the crusher. Because I do believe we need the crusher for other stuff. We're going to need lava, though. We are also going to need a basic control circuit, so... Okay, we're going to need more metal. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more stuff here. Okay, we've got the redstone. We don't have the steel casing, so we're going to need that. We are going to need the basic control circuits and 2 buckets of lava, so... Take those. Alright, I'm gonna have to kickstart this machine again. Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted. I'll move this instead. And if we get a... Let's put the water bucket away temporarily. There we go. Let us get a casting table here. Okay. Let's get another just to be safe. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna put the lava buckets in there. And let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to put the water bucket, or put in these immediately, I guess. It's gonna take a bit of time to kickstart this because it's gonna annoy me otherwise. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna start getting annoying. Okay, huh. This is gonna get annoying real quick if I don't, you know, take this out, huh. Alright, let's turn that off temporarily. So that way we can, put in the buckets here. Alright, come on. There we go. There we go. Now we're converting in. Okay, now we trigger it in. There we go. That should work. Gonna take these out, because now we've got plenty. There we go. Let those be, and hopefully I don't have to do this again. But who knows at this point, right? Okay. For now, let's just go over here. Let's see what processing's been done. Okay, we've gotten 30. Nice. Okay, nothing can be made there, but we can use the mineral here, I guess, for now. It seems like we've ran out of power from the heat generator. Okay. So we're going to need more coal. We'll take a stack of coal here. There we go. Actually, can we do... Yeah, let's get some steel made real quick. So that way I can start making more heat generators here to produce even more power for this. Oh, that makes enriched alloys, doesn't it? Okay, so how do I make steel again? Let's see. To make steel using a... oh, we need a crusher. I need iron and liquefacted coal. What? Okay. Alright, let's see. Enriched alloy can make ourselves... Okay, I need steel though. That's the thing. Squeezer, mechanical squeezer, crusher. Okay, well, we're taking these now. There we go. We are then going to toss in the crystallized mineral chunks. We're going to get some redstone. At least 8. There we go. That'll give us the rest of the Fluix crystal that we need. We are then going to munch on some mineral berries here real quick. We're going to take the coal that we got currently, and we're going to toss it in here. This should liquidize it and turn the rest of the iron into steel here. There we go. This is going to make us molten steel here. Okay. Let's see. We are going to take the iron amber out and a bunch of the acorns here. That is going to turn all of this liquefied coal into steel. This should process plenty of steel for us to work with. We've got 1 block already. There we go. Okay, let's get some coal. Okay, half a stack should do it to make even more steel, I think. But we'll see. Alright, that's another block of steel. Cool. And this steel should be enough for what we're trying to do. And we're almost done with the acorn, so we'll go from there. Put the rest of it away. Alright, let's make the rest of this. So all we gotta do is go down here. And let's see. Mechanism. There we go. We need to make ourselves some cable, which I believe is a thermal cable here. Basic thermodynamic conductor. That should be good. Just in case, we will make an advanced thermodynamic conductor, just so we transport a bunch if need be. It just gives insulation of 400, just to be safe. From there, we are going to need a crusher. So everything but... We're going to need a steel casing. Easily done. We are then going to need 2 basic conductors, which requires osmium. So we are going to get 8 of those. And let's see, what else? We need 2 buckets of lava. Thankfully, that's an easy ask. Here we go. 2 buckets. We're going to get some rest because obviously the rain is not fun. Get some rest. There we go. 2 buckets of lava, then we get the osmium made. Okay, a bit too much water is now in the system. Okay, this system really does suck. My god. Yeah, this is a horribly outclassed system. Whatever. Okay, this is almost done. That's good. We are running out of power, though, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to make some more coal, so give me a second here. Shouldn't be too hard to make coal. I do believe it's quite easy, even, in fact. Let's see, we take these coal pieces, we can turn these into coal. There we go. Then we can make coal amber, which is turned into liquefacted coal. Or we can just make raw coal themselves by using this recipe here. Which is better. It's not the best, but whatever. It's fine. Point is that we're getting the machine set up. So now, if we go... Okay, we take this, put in the coal, there we go. That should process the rest of this. Now, if we take in some redstone, 8 should be enough. Put that in. Oh, right. Pick you up. Then, if I place you down a block forward, let's put the osmium in. Then we got the advanced thermodynamic conductor here, which apparently doesn't do jack. Okay, the thermodynamic conductor does not do a dang thing, which sucks. But I should be able to make something else work. Let's see. Thermodynamic conductor doesn't work. Okay, so what will work? That's the question. Okay. If I make quartz fiber, I could need to crush quartz, though. cheap way of connecting blocks. I mean, it's worth yeah, God. I'm better off just moving this back. Whatever. Boop. It's gonna have to be a basic control circuit for now. Until we can figure out another method. Oh well. That's just how it goes. I guess I could just throw in theoretically infinite wood, but at that point I might as well just make infinite coal, right? I guess making infinite coal wouldn't be a bad idea, though, to be fair. We just have to make it so it's a, it takes some time to make, but that way it doesn't, like, overflow and reduce our wood to nil. Although, then again, at that point we might as well sacrifice one wood to get another wood, so there you go. Okay, 7. Only one more, and then we should be good. Okay. That is the circuits done. Now we just need a crusher. And of course we need to figure out how we're going to transfer power over to these things. Okay, so... Okay, crusher, we've got the materials necessary. We just need 2 buckets of lava, then we're golden. We should be good. There we go. I had to split the buckets up if I wanted to get lava. Interesting situation, but whatever. Alright. Now, let us make a crusher. Boom. And what next? So we got the crusher. Alright, so what we need next, I do believe, is the energy acceptor. So the energy acceptor requires pure fluix, and we need quartz glass, which requires crushed quartz, so that is why we're getting the crusher in the first place. So now, all we need is quartz. Let's grab 32 for... well, we should only need 5. There we go. Should only need that much for fluix glass, or whatever it's called, so there we go. Let's pick up this machine, obviously. We'll go from there. Pick you up. Alright, you've got plenty of power in. Now for the crusher. Put in the nether quartz for crushing. Thankfully, the immense amount of power we're receiving is going to just be very efficient, so there you go. We are definitely going to need to consider upgrades, though. I do believe. Yeah, the heat generator, while nice, requires a lot of coal, so that's going to be annoying. Okay, we're getting close, though. Do I have anything that can allow us to craft on the go? There is one way. We can use inventory crafting table. Okay, so if I make pumpkin pie, a cake, a cookie, raw salmon, poisoned... Interesting. So there are ways I can go about making them, So I can craft on the go, it's just a little awkward in certain circumstances. Regardless, I'll take that. And, yeah. That's 5 crushed quartz, and now we can make the quartz glass, which is necessary for the machine that we're trying to make, the energy acceptor. Alright, well, anyways, We just need quartz glass. There we go. Energy acceptor. Perfect. We are going to need a silicon press and a logic press. Okay, a silicon press requires an inscriber. So we're going to need an inscriber. So, yeah, we'll start by making this. We're going to need 2 sticky pistons. So that's going to require 2 pistons, which requires 2 sticky pistons. Yeah. Alright, 2 pistons. 2 sticky pistons. Here we go. To an inscriber. From there, we then take molten iron, and we get a circuit mold and a silicon mold. Okay. Here we go. And if we do this, then we just need 4 types of materials. We need iron, we need steel, ferroboron, and tough alloy. All of it in a block, no less. So we're going to need a chisel head cast, which requires a chisel and gold. God, that's a lot. Okay, so we need a... Yeah, we're going to have to make a chisel head. So I guess we're getting into the Tinker Construct stuff now. Yeah, let's move this over to here. Let's move this over here, because I can. There we go. Now let's make some Tinker stuff, I guess. Okay, let's see. I guess we're gonna have to go in here for now. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, we've got a crafting station. I guess we'll make that. Then we need a stencil table, which requires blank patterns. We'll make a stack just to be safe. Here we go. Stencil table. A pattern chest. Part builder. A part chest. Then a tool station, which we can upgrade immediately into a tool forge, I'm assuming. Yep, so tool station here, there we go. Now a tool forge. I guess iron would be the go-to. There we go. And we will set things up in this corner, I guess. Start with the stencil table. It's raining again, jeez, okay. I guess we're resting yet again. Starting to hate this rain, not gonna lie. Kind of miss the ability to jump twice as high, but whatever. Anyways. Okay, so stencil table there. Tool forge here. Part builder in the middle, I guess. Set up the pattern chest here. I guess we'll move this. There we go. We'll put the part builder here. So that way we can get the part chest here. And then we can set up the tool forge in the middle. There we go. Let's take out the pattern and then we can start making a bunch of them. Okay. And yes, I am doing this intentionally just so I can get all the heads for later use. I don't know when I'm going to be using them, but I will be using them at some point. Okay, tool rod, tough tool rod. Let's see, binding pattern, tough guards. There we go. Large plates and a knife. And I guess we'll finish off currently with the bow limb. There we go. Alright, bow limb has been done. Now we get the bow string, arrowhead, arrow shaft, fletching, polishing kit, helmet pattern, armor trim, armor plate, chest core, legging core, boots core, axle pattern, body pattern, cord, and finally the chisel, the most important bit. Alright, the chisel is the last thing on the list, so we're going to grab that. We are going to grab some stone. Or at least a half a stack of cobble, rather. Put this there. There we go. We need a chisel. We need diamonds. And then we need a table. There we go. Done and done. Okay, cool. That is the pattern done. Take you out. Put in the block again. Alright. Let's toss in the gold here. Alright, we got a block of iron. Nice. Cool. Put that away. Now, what else do we need? Okay, now that we got that, the chisel head cast, we need to put the inscriber down. We don't need power to the inscriber, I do believe, so that is perfectly fine here. So we're gonna move this, I guess. Gonna move this into... Gonna move this here. We will move the forging hammer on this side for now. There we go. Put the chisel in, and then we need cobblestone, I believe. No, it needs to be something else. So, let's see. Okay, we need to go into Inscriber. And into Inscriber, we need to make... Got a few recipes here. The recipe we need is the chisel head. We need cobblestone. Then we can make the cobblestone circuit molds. I'm just wondering if I have the ability to make this. It just needs to be given power, I think, don't it? No, this should be it. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. It requires a chisel head cast, yeah. Okay, does it require power? I assume it does, so I'm gonna have to take the lava gen, I guess. That's been producing KRF. And then I will have to utilize this power, I guess? Or at least I'm thinking that I have to utilize this power, as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure. Wholly depends on the system here, don't it? Maybe shift? Nope. If we move this to here, there we go. There we are. Now it's doing it. We need 4 of these, so we're gonna make 4. Okay, that's 2. Here comes a 3rd. And 1 more for good measure. Because I do believe we need 1 of each. There we go. Take that. We keep the inscribed... Well, I guess we keep the metallurgic infuser here for now. Because we are going to need to continue to make stuff. Okay, keep the energy acceptor, crusher. Heat generator is going to be needed here, so pick that up. Heat gen, let's keep that there. It's not going to lose power just by being there, so that's fine. Okay, put the metallurgic infuser away. Now, cobblestone circuit molds. Okay, what can I make these into? Okay, so if we cast them with blocks of iron, steel, ferroboron, and tough alloy. Okay, we're going to start with iron and steel. So... not what I wanted. Okay. Singular block of iron. We are going to take enough ingots for 9 steel. And we're gonna smelt these in. There we go. Two, 3, 4, 5. That's the gold done. Take one of these. We are going to get a cobblestone circuit there. There we go. Get a singular block there. There we go. That's going to pour a full block of steel on there, which will get us one of the four circuits that we're going to need. That's going to slowly process. We're going to pour 1 block of steel away because we don't need 2. I've actually got 7 blocks of steel already, or iron in there already, so no need to go overboard. Okay. Apparently we only needed 1 circuit, but just in case we'll keep it. We are going to take iron now. Pour 1 in. Take that with us. See, 6 blocks worth. It's 6 iron out. There we go. Almost done. Alright, so we've got an inscriber press, we've got a logic press. Now we need the other 2, I believe. Okay. Okay, the other 2 are going to be ferroboron and tough alloy. A ferroboron ingot is made using steel and boron. Boron requires... I think I'm going to need boron amber here. Boron ore. Let's see. Okay, how do we make boron? We can make a boron essence or boron blocks. Boron ore is found in the Twilight Forest and Lost Cities dimension, apparently. I can also melt it down. Yeah, so I have to go to the Twilight Forest to even consider getting that sort of stuff. So, another trip to the Twilight Forest is going to be in our future, I guess, if we want to expand further into the... God, sorry, I've just had a brain fart. Okay, live long and process. Okay, let's make a logic processor. Let's start there. Okay, logic processor requires a printed logic circuit and a printed silicon. To make silicon, we're going to need to actually make silicon, so that's going to require us to smelt crushed quartz, nether quartz, or certus quartz. I mean, that's pretty simple. So if we break down the inscriber temporarily here. Okay, let's go to mechanism. Let's go to mechanism. We're going to take out the crusher and the metallurgic infuser. We need the crusher right now. If we get some quartz. Nothing too crazy, just 16 should be enough. Yeah, that's slowly gonna draw power from it. Nether quartz is working. Now, if... Basic solar panel. Interesting. Yeah, we just need to smelt... Ugh. Yeah, we just need to smelt these into their respective form. Let's see. Let's take a stack of charcoal and let's start cooking some more into... Yeah, let's start cooking some more wood into being. Here we go. Hopefully the wood is not overflowing. There we go. Slowly just start pummeling charcoal in. Get the bricks while we can, because why not? Oh, more charcoal, nice. This will help cooking, to say the least. 5 stacks, not bad. That'll give us even more power to work with here. Throw a stack in, there we go. I'll get the 11 right now and split it into an 8. That way I can start cooking that in one of the furnaces. One there, put some charcoal in there. Stuff the rest away for now. As well as the brick, because we don't need that right now. Put in the block of iron as well. Okay, silicon. Now, silicon can basically make some of these logic presses, I guess. There we go. Pick you up. Now that you're done. We then use the metallurgic infuser here. Oh, no, wait, no. Logic press. Inscriber, rather. We put in the silicon press. Put in some silicon. Then we need a single charcoal. Here we go. And we go all the way back over here. Do that. We'll let those cook on their own. And let's make some logic. Yeah, we just need to make some printed logic, so we need to get some gold. Thankfully, we got plenty. So I just need 16, and then I can just start going ham. We'll make 2 for now, just so we got the process set. Here we go. And I could probably automate this, given some effort. I just need to provide power, essentially. Which is perfectly fine. So, we put the printed logic circuit, then the printed silicon, and then we need redstone, I think? Okay, here we go. And yeah, we just need redstone. So let's just take a set of 16 here. Bada bing, bada boom. And this should slowly just provide enough power to just... There we go. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Logic processor. And with that, I can now make an applied energistics 2 energy cell. In case your system loses power, use this block in your AE2 network to act as a buffer. Your system will have extra time before shutting down, which is nice. An energy cell is always nice to have, so yep, we are going to try and make that. We need pure nether quartz crystal. We need flux dust. We are going to need quartz glass. Okay, so we need crushed quartz and sand to make nether quartz seeds. Thankfully, it won't despawn. And we just need to use an enrichment chamber once it hits 66%. Or we can let it grow, I guess. Okay, but yeah. We will worry about that later. For now, let's make the ME terminal. You do not need a controller for your system. There are no channels. We then need a drive bay, which is another thing. Okay, ME terminal. Okay, to make an ME crafting terminal, we need a... oh boy. A crafting, a calculation processor. Oh boy. And we need annihilation formation cores if we want to even consider making the rest. You know what? We're probably not going to be getting applied energistics 2 at this point in time, so I'm not even going to bother continuing down this path. Not for a while, anyways. I'm not confident I'll be able to finish this by the end of the stream, so... We did manage to get halfway through at least, so I'm quite confident in that regard. But it's clear we're going to have to do something else, I think. You know, one thing we do lack that we haven't really been focusing on is power. We haven't been deciding on, like, a constant source of power that is going to process for us. And, you know, having infinite coal wouldn't be a bad idea. Even infinite charcoal, to say the least. Why don't we make a system dedicated to making infinite charcoal? I mean, we've got infinite trees here, so why not, right? Okay, in order for us to make infinite charcoal, we're going to need to set up something in that regard. So I need to decide, where am I going to build this? I guess I'll build it out from here. Because I like the idea of doing that. Of course, I have to be aware that this isn't going to be it. So maybe not here, actually. I could build it over there, actually, in that corner. Or I could build it over there. I like this corner, though. Yeah, but you know what? That corner is going to be dedicated to making coal. Why not? Okay. So let's start off by figuring out what we want to do with this system. We want to make charcoal, right? So we gotta decide how we're going to make charcoal in a big way. The best way is the smelter. We can also use sawdust if we, go from that route. Or an energized smelter is also an option if we are willing to invest in the power. And we can upgrade the smelters if need be, but we need to get a reliable source of power in that regard. So, I think mechanism is going to be our go-to for power. I think that's a given. So, let's see. Do we want to make solar generators? I think that might be tempting, but that's only to kickstart the system and keep it powered for like a certain amount of time. Windmills would be really nice, but I'm not expecting too much. I could also make a mechanism generator. Steel rod that's used to house turbine blades within an industrial turbine. Rotational complex. There's a lot of various power types, but I think infinite coal is going to be the start. So first we're going to need to make a setup of furnaces, I think, that are dedicated to making coal. I think that's the first order of business. Okay, so let's make a bunch of furnaces. We're gonna start with a no, that's a cinder furnace, wrong furnace. We can make a resourceful furnace. Acts like a normal furnace, but it can burn 3 times at a time, or burn 3 items at a time, and will produce a bit of essence each time the item is smelted. Interesting. If we had mystical agriculture, we could probably do that and increase our potential there. But I have no reason to do that right now. And we need dry rubber, which we can't actually get right now. Let's see. Industrial Foregoing. We need tiny dry rubber, and that would make dry rubber. So I'd need a latex processing unit if I want to even consider making something along the lines of the Industrial Foregoing stuff, which actually can produce some materials that we need. In fact, I think this is a... Yeah, no, this actually makes a lava fabricator. Yeah, no, we could actually use this. We could make some, we could make infinite... Yeah, we could make infinite lava, actually, now that I think about it, and use that as a power source. Couldn't we? I mean, we're already making infinite lava, using another process, so there you go. Let's start by making a latex processing unit. Okay, a latex processing unit. We're going to need a machine case here. There we go. We are going to need an iron gear. There we go. 1 latex processing unit. Alright. We are also going to need to make latex, which it requires a tree fluid extractor. Okay. We take a tree fluid extractor. We are going to need an iron gear here. There we go. And that will produce latex. Apparently, enriched mineral wood produces a bit more. Everything else produces 1 millibucket's worth. Okay, so the most expensive out of the lot is mineral wood. Which makes sense because minerals actually quite good at producing various resins and whatnot, so I understand why it's being used. We can use mineral to also make hydrogen if need be, a few other things. Nothing too creative. Petrified generator burn. Oh yeah. This also produces power. But I digress. For now, we are going to need a... I guess we're going to need a petrified fuel generator, or a generator in general. Let's see, what sort of generators we got? We've got petrified fuel, which produces... Yeah, there's biofuel, which is natural resources. Then we got protein fuel. Okay. Right, a biofuel generator. I do believe the biofuel was, what I did in my, Biofuel was one of the methods I used for power in my Sevtech Ages series, I believe it was called. So that is a good, reliable source of power if we want to use Industrial Foregoing, which I think might actually be our go-to. Alternatively, protein generators are the next best thing. A bucket of biofuel, though, is required. Yeah, so a protein generator basically produces power when provided with biofuel. A bucket of biofuel will produce 660 RF a tick. About 28 generators can run from one bioreactor. Protein generators, though, produces power when provided with protein. So, what is protein? Okay, to make protein, we basically need to grind up animal bits. Rotten flesh is apparently one as well, so we can actually make an infinite amount using that method. So I think we want to go with the protein reactor here. If we're willing to go that far, that is. Okay, a protein generator is going to require a biofuel generator and plastic, though. And we currently don't have the means to actually make those sorts of things, so... I think for now, until we get plastic, we are going to have to go with the pitiful generator here, which is going to require 2 iron gears. There we go. Then we will make a machine case here. There we go. And for now, we will have to make a pitiful fuel generator, at least until we get enough to produce the protein generator, which would be pretty nice. So, to start out with, we will set up this. Set it up right here in the middle. There we go. Eat some mineral berries to sate our hunger for now. Okay. We are going to need a tree fluid extractor right beside here. We are then going to get a latex processing unit. Okay. And if we get some wood here, and a block placer. Alright, so we're gonna get a stack of, maybe not this, but mineral wood should be fine. And we're gonna need a... I guess a block placer here is enough. So let's go back, let's get that block placer that we need, and then we should be good. Man, we're taking the time to do this, jeez. Okay, block placer. We are missing out on a dispenser, that's perfectly fine though. Alternatively, I guess we make a dispenser here. And then we... Oh. There we go. Done. But yeah, block placer goes in. We want to place it right next to the latex unit, and we need to find out what powers are required for the pitiful gem. Okay, we will put a torch on top here temporarily. There we go. I guess I'll place it right here. So yeah, anytime this mineral wood gets placed, then yeah, the latex processes. And now we just need to transfer the liquid over into the latex processing unit. Which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, how do you make latex then? When provided with power, water, and latex, it will produce a tiny dry rubber. It will consume 0.75 millibuckets of latex and 1,000 millibuckets of water to produce one tiny dry rubber. Okay, so let's get a... Alright, liquid. Cable, here we go. We're going to get some fluid cable here. We want to get the cable from here into here. And we want to drain the latex fluid into the latex processing unit. So now, once we've got that, we can set up the tiny dry rubber. So let's go and make ourselves some more fluid cable. And we'll also make the fluid extraction cable. We just need a dispenser or a dropper, and we should be good. There we go. Make a fluid extraction cable. Now we just need to make a fluid cable, which requires brick stairs. There we go. More cable to work with. Is this going to be enough? I guess it will be, because we can make an infinite water setup if need be. So we'll make another dropper here. Get another fluid extraction cable. There we go. We are then going to get some buckets. We are then going to get some slabs. Here we go. Let's just get 2 buckets worth of material from the system here. Yeah, we need to fix that at some point, but I digress. That is a problem for the future. Alright. Okay, we are going to... There we go. We'll break this. There we go. Now, if we take the 2 buckets here. There we go. Now we got infinite water. Now, if we do a quick... Right, if we actually set up a block temporarily here, that way we can siphon out fluids from this area here. Break this. There we go. That is infinite fluids from there. Then, if we do this, we can simply extract the fluid latex into here and save ourselves the trouble. Now, if we provide the pitiful fuel generator with power, we should be good. So, let's see. What powers the pitiful fuel generator? It only affects... It accepts wood stuff. So, I guess if we take some oak logs here, this should be enough. And that should provide plenty of dry rubber. There we go. That should be good enough for now. There we go. That's just going to slowly process. Alright, cool. Alright, so that tiny dry rubber is going to help us provide some more machines. So that's going to be nice. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this tiny dry rubber is going to make dry rubber, and then we can make plastic with it. And plastic can be used to make a number of things. We can make an animal sewer, range add-on. A washing factory, a mob duplicator, mob detector, a water condensator, so that's basically infinite water there. A block breaker. You already got a block placer, so I guess a breaker is not too hard to make. I think the bioreactor is the biggest thing that we want made. There's also black hole tanks. Black hole tanks basically hold up a bunch into one fluid. So these are going to replace the barrels, I think. And I think, honestly, I might just make black hole units as well. So yeah, we need to make a bunch of ender pearls, though, if we want to make those common knowledge. Or commonplace, rather. Which is going to be hard, but it shouldn't be too hard, to be honest. Considering, you know, we can make infinite latex now. Or at least infinite dry rubber, which can be smelted into such things. So yeah, shouldn't be too hard. Alright. So, we cancel these. Let's turn these beads into dry rubber. Let's see. I guess we have smelted a bunch of charcoal down, so we can go over here to check it out. Quickly bounce these out. Okay, take out the silicon here. Never know when it's going to be useful. Alright, we are going to need a furnace when we get over there, but we can turn that into more silicon, which will allow us to make, well, not silicon, but it'll make plastic. So if we get furnace, here we go. Take that furnace out. Place it right here, I guess. Let's get some charcoal. Managed to get 1 stack, which is actually pretty nice. And let's see, let's make a mobile crafting table. Yeah, we're gonna use this handcraft table. Okay, we're gonna take this. Let's get some sticks. A singular stick should do it. And then if we combine the stick with the crafting table, we get a handheld crafting table. And this is effectively going to be our way of crafting. It's a rudimentary version, but it'll have to do. Alright. So now we can make this with ease. There we go. But yeah, we can make tons of infinite rubber now. Alright, there we go. Can make 1 more rubber there we go. Let's get some more charcoal. We'll get a stack just so we can fill this chest up. There we go. We'll let those cook, and now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this plastic. So, let's see, what can we make? Okay, industrial... Well, we can make infinite lava by using a lava fabricator. When provided with large amounts of power, it will produce lava. So if we have the power, you can basically produce infinite lava, which is a way to basically cycle out power. If we can find a way to produce power as well as sack it into making more lava, and just make a net positive. From there, though, we've got ore processors, got plant gatherers. The black hole unit is obviously going to be something that is on the mind. So we are going to need a various amount of things. Okay, let's start by... There's a bunch of enchantment stuff that we don't need right now. I think we need a laser drill to start with. When placed 1 block away of a laser base, it will charge it with power. If it is wrongly placed, it will have a name tag on top telling you so. Okay, we're gonna need a... Okay, so laser. Here we go. So the laser base. When fully charged with laser drills, it will produce ores based on depth and biome. You can increase the chance of producing an ore by putting in the proper lens. So what can it do? Okay, max Y, min Y. Okay, so as long as we're in a specific biome, it can make anything we want. But we are going to have to go down a level, I think, if we want to make these. But if we are going to want to... But if we want aquamarine, this is going to be the best way to go through it. So, yeah. We're also going to need it for rock crystal, obviously, so there you go. But this is our way of getting boron as well, I think. Yeah, if we want boron, we're going to have to do this, so... we are going to go down to a depth of, I guess the average appears to be 15. Yeah, if we go any lower than Y, then we don't get certain things. So as long as we keep within the 14 range, I think we'll be fine. And the more we produce, the more lasers we get, so there you go. Okay. Apparently we can also get cobalt if we go to min level of 35, which is interesting. Okay. Well, for now, let's focus on 15. And then we'll go to 40, I think. So that way we'll have two lasers running at different, you know, elevations, I think. Okay. Okay, but other than that, yeah. Alright, so we are going to make, we're going to focus on making a laser base and laser drills. So we're going to need 2 diamonds, or we're going to need 2 sets of diamonds. And we're going to need a bunch of other stuff. But for now, let's get going. Alright, so we're going to need 4 laser drills, I think, in order for this to work. And then we're going to have to go all the way to Y15, so that's going to be interesting. I got most everything except for the gold gears. So 2 gold gears, 2 diamond gears. And we're going to need a machine case as well. There we go. That is 1 laser base. Now for the laser drill. That is going to require a machine case. We're actually going to need 4 of them, because we need 4 laser drills in general. Alright, so 8 gears. We are going to need 4 laser lenses, which is going to require pink slime. It can be attained by killing a pink slime that will be spawned when placing some pink slime fluid into world. Okay. Okay, how do we get pink slime buckets? We can get a mob slaughter factory. When provided with power, it will grind any entity in front of it and produce liquid meat from it. It will not drop items or experience in its place. But it is one of the ways that we can get pink slime. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Okay, 2 axes. We need 1 sword. We have everything except the last one on the top, which is a gold gear. There we go. We can't use a damaged sword, so we're going to have to use a undamaged one. There we go. Alright. Sword, here we go. An undamaged iron sword gets us a mob slaughter factory. And we just need to set it up against mobs, don't we? So we just need to get a generator powered against the mobs over here, I think, and then we should be good. Okay. if we break this... Yeah, we're getting experience that way. Okay, we're going to place a block here. We're going to place the slab there. And we want the block here. No, here. We will... Oh, right, signs. That's fine. For now, let's place the mob slaughter factory this direction here. There we go. We are then going to quickly grab the slabs. Or the signs, rather. Whatever. It's only 2 slabs, it's fine. Or rather, not slabs, but, some... It's things. For now, though, let's get the mob slaughter factory in. And let's see, what can we do here? We need a generator. We've already made the pitiful fuel generator, so I guess we can make another one. It does only require wood, so there you go. Okay, for now, let's just grab the latex, then we'll be good. Here we go. Alright, another petrified fuel generator is required, but other than that, we should be good. Okay. Got everything except for 3. We just need the furnace, 2 iron gears, then the generator itself. Alright, and from there, we are going to need... I guess we can make more plastic. So for that, we need more dry rubber. There we go. Now we take the pitiful fuel generator, we'll put it below the mob grinder here, which is going to take out mobs probably a little faster than what is going to be done for these guys, but we'll see. We will put down the pitiful fuel generator here. Let's get some wood. There we go. That's going to power the mob slaughter factory, which is going to get serious amounts of power. This is going to provide us liquid meat and fluids, or the pink slime. Let's see. It will grind any entity into liquid meat. It will not drop items or experience into process. That's fine. It's either going to make liquid meat buckets or pink slime, so that's good. Do I even want to touch this? Not really. Let's just put this down for now. Let's get the diamond spikes back. There we go. And let's just give it some space. That's all the mobs really want, after all, so there you go. Okay. We're going to give them space to work. Put those in. There we go. Okay, tree fluid extractor's really doing work, I guess. I probably could, like, make more of these fluid extractors if need be. But there really isn't a need to do that, honestly. I don't think. So, yeah. We'll be fine. Okay, but yeah, we'll just let those produce. getting more plastic, so I guess there's that. My hope is that things are advancing further, but let's see. Okay, we're slowly getting pink slime, but that's going to be a long process of just taking out mobs at that point, so... just a matter of letting the mob farm grind, really. So we'll let that do its own thing, and while it's basically grinding, we've got other things to do, so let's see. Alright. Okay, we can't make the laser drill just yet at that point, though. So we won't be able to do anything there. What can we do? We can make infinite mushrooms if need be. When provided with power, 1 bucket of water, and a mushroom of any kind, it will grow them internally. So that's nice. I do believe I use this method in order to produce biofuel en masse, but I can't say for certain. I just know I used the method quite a lot, so there is that. Black hole controller. It can hold 12 black hole units and black hole tanks and access their contents. Interesting. Okay, so this is basically like a storage for those infinite resources, basically. So, can I make a black hole controller, actually? It requires pink slime ingots, so I don't think that's a luxury I have. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to do it this stream. Hello, Zek. How you doing, Grave? I assume we have something to do today, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm sure they do, Grave. I'm sure they do. Alright. I guess the goal is to make black hole units, at least for the future, because that will allow us to store infinite resources, which is a lot better than the barrels we currently got. We just need to make sure we've got the storage for them, and that should be fine. But, I digress. I guess the best thing I can do for this is making... I'm gonna have to make black hole units, which is going to require ender pearls, which I don't think I have. No, actually, I've actually got 154, so I can make these, actually. Let's see how many I can make. We're gonna need blaze. Yeah, we're gonna need blaze powder. We'll take these. We're gonna get some ender pearls. We need 3 stacks worth, which I don't have. So I guess we will start with half a stack for now. We will turn half a stack here into... Oh wait, hold on. We need to make black hole. Alright, so black hole units require 2 Eyes of Ender, actually, so we are actually going to need that stack of blaze powder after all. So we will take that. There we go. Let's take a stack of ender pearls here. Convert them into Eyes of Ender. Put these away. Now, black holes. Black hole units are basically going to be our new storage type, I think. So there we go. Alright, that makes 2 out of... goodness knows how many. Alright, I guess we're gonna need a bunch of machine cases. There we go. Oh, we've ran out of plastic. I mean, it's to be expected. These are gonna be costly. And they do store, quite literally, 2 billion blocks worth of an item. So... there you go. That's going to be our storage, I think, henceforth. So, anything excess comes in, well, I guess, yeah. Alright, but I digress. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, because it seems like I got some stuff to do today, so... Yeah. At least I think I do. We do have a game today, right, Grave? Just to confirm. Yeah, had a feeling. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here then. Alright, so, for this stream, while I was not able to make the new storage type, I have figured out how I'm going to be doing it. It is going to require a bit of effort on our part by going into laser bases and industrial foregoing, but considering we can make black hole units, this is going to optimize our storage of items significantly, and I'd say it's a new advancement that I'm quite satisfied with. So, as long as these black hole units connect with the cables that we currently have, which I'm confident they will, knowing the simply storage, you know, mechanisms and whatnot, it should be quite an easy task to go about storing all this and, you know, going about, you know, our merry day. But I digress. I'm done rambling. I'm gonna wrap it up here. We've managed to, at the very least, make strides towards it. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. For those of you on YouTube who want to support me, you can support me by liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the bell notification, or getting my name out there. Every little bit is appreciated, and I really do appreciate you guys coming on. If you want to support me on Kick, you can do so by following or just watching. Every little bit is appreciated, and I appreciate you guys coming in and watching my streams. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone. And have a good day.